Hello everyone. On our journey across the lunar surface, we invite you to the lava plains of the Moon.
The images for this video were taken with the Canon EOS M100. The telescope is the Skywatcher Evostar 90.
Anyone who has looked up at the Moon has surely seen the Moon's ancient lava seas. Sea of molten rocks that are now cold and solid. Billions of years ago, however, things were different. At that time, an observer would have seen the Moon as a volcanically active world. A world with seas that would have offered an observer a fascinating sight. One of these seas is the Mare Imbrium, or also known as the Sea of Rains, or Sea of Showers.
If you look through the telescope, you can recognize the Sea of Rains by its circular shape. The Sea of Rains has very distinctive formations. To the south is the mighty Copernicus impact crater. To the north is the ancient crater Plato, with its dark crater floor. Ring mountains extend to the east. These mountains were formed when a huge asteroid collided with the Moon and formed the gigantic basin, which then later filled with lava. One of these mountains are the Montes Appenninus. The mountain range is part of the partial crater wall around the Mare Imbrium Basin, and is located south of the similarly located Monte Alps, named by Hevelius after the Apennines in Italy. The Montes Appenninus are the mightiest mountains on the Moon. The mountains extend over a length of around 600 kilometers and in some places rise to over 5,000 meters. With their formation dating back about 3.9 billion years, Montes Appenninus are fairly old. To the north of the mountains is the landing site of Apollo 15. There, the two astronauts David Scott and James Irwin stepped on the Moon in 1971. In total, the two men spent 2 days 18 hours and 54 minutes on the Moon, before launching back into orbit, where Alfred Worden was waiting for them in the Apollo Command Module.
The Umbreon Basin is a vast area. The impact of the asteroid that created the Umbreon Basin released kinetic energy of the order of 1027 joules. The impact was so powerful that 100 times more energy would have been enough to completely shatter the Moon. If we look at the dimensions of the Umbreon Basin, the United Kingdom of Great Britain would fit in along with the Republic of Ireland. To the north of the Sea of Rains are three interesting formations. The Sinus Iridum, the very old crater, Plato, and the lunar Alps with the Valles Alps. A huge valley stretching 166 kilometers through the mountains. Starting from the left, the Sinus Iridum is a bulge of the Mare Imbrium, a lowland plain, on the Earth-facing side of the Earth's Moon. The diameter of the Sinus Iridum is 236 kilometers. The basin of the Sinus Iridum arose after that of the Umbreon Basin. In a later process, both impact basins were filled with basalts by magma rising from cracks in the ground. The lunar crater Plato is located in the Monte Alps and has a diameter of 101 kilometers. Its depth is about 1,000 meters. The crater wall partly rises about 2,400 meters above the dark crater floor. The crater floor is covered with formerly liquid basalt. The rim of the crater has slipped slightly inwards on the western side, over a length of about 15 kilometers. Its age is estimated at 3.2 to 3.8 billion years.
Now, we come to the last point of our little journey, across the Sea of Rains. Monte Alps. The Alps of the Moon. Unlike the Alps on Earth, this mountain range was not formed by tectonic movements. The lunar Alps are the result of the massive asteroid impact. The Alps were part of the middle ring of the multi-ringed Umbreon Basin. The peaks of the Alps range from 1,800 meters to 2,400 meters on average, with Mont Blanc being the highest at 3,600 meters. The entire mountain range has a length of 334 kilometers. Part of the mountain range is separated from the rest of the mountains by a huge valley, the Valles Alps. The Valles Alps is a wide rift valley. It has a length of 166 kilometers and reaches a maximum width of 10 kilometers.
We have now come to the end of our journey. We hope that you liked it. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe. This way you never miss a new video. We would also be very happy if you gave us a like. Until next time. Goodbye.